Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've been gone forever. I have no good excuses. I need to make like a full video about it. But maybe I'll finally upload this one to YouTube for my first YouTube video in like 2 years or something. Jesus Christ. But hey, I'm playing a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket, and the new set is coming out tomorrow as of recording this, I believe. So, yeah, depending on where you are, tomorrow is the release of Space-Time Smackdown. Mid-name, I agree. Let's look at the set, see what it offers. Talk about it. Oddish Gloom, Blossom, because we have a Vileplume already. Oddish, mid, great art. It's not even mid, it's bad. Leaf Step for 80. Not gonna make any splashes in the meta. 3-stage with nothing special to it. Nothing. Tangela Tangrowth. Mega Drain heal 30. Not good enough. We have way better heals on green. Yanma. And then Yanmega. Yanmega, 140 health. Air Slash. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. It is colorless. So you could even use this on like a Misty team. God forbid, right? That's interesting. I don't know if having Yanmega EX as a 3 energy 120 attack is ever going to be useful for any team, but it is fully colorless. Is really interesting. I don't think so, but maybe possibly. It'd be interesting to see as like an anti-meta tech if some deck needs to have grass advantage. Yeah, because Yanma and Yanmega, a colorless energy attack still counts as a grass type attack from a grass Pokemon for type advantage weakness, right? Does it? Is that how it works? Rosalia, Roserade, poisons them. No, there's way better poisoners. Turtwig, Grottle, Torterra, Frenzy Plant. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Frenzy Plant. With a 4 retreat cost, that bitch ain't moving. Oh, damn. No. No. Kricketot, Cricketune. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Is this our first time seeing confusion in TCG Pocket? Which I believe TCG confusion lasts for 1 turn. If it's heads, they attack. If it's tails, they damage themselves for 20? I don't remember TCG. I think this is the first time we're seeing confusion in TCG Pocket. Leaf Cutter. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack is... I mean, it's not like the game tells me what it does. If only. How does Pokemon TCG handle confusion? Pokemon TCG confusion. Before attacking, flips a coin. If the coin lands on heads, it attacks normally. If it's tails, takes 3 damage counters and the attack fails. So it's 30 damage to self. And it doesn't unconfuse. Wait. The amount of damage is determined by another coin flip. If it's heads, it does 20 damage. On tails, it does 30 damage. So there's 2 coin flips with confusion. First, you see if it attacks, and then you see if it deals 20 damage or 30 damage. Huh. It's a lot of work. I don't know if it's the same for TCG Pocket. Leaf Cutter, flip a coin. If heads, attack does 30 more damage. For 3 energy, no good. Wait, so Confusion doesn't deal damage to itself in TCG Pocket? Heads, attack hits, tails, it fails? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Put one random bench Pokemon from your deck onto your... ooh! Ooh! Pull out a directly to your bench. Mmm. I wonder... Well, we're basically done with green already. I was gonna say, I wonder if any green matters like Pikachu, because if this was a green... if this was a electric type, Pikachu deck would run this bitch immediately. Pierce. Carnivine, Flog, flip a coin. If heads, attack does 50 more damage. For 3, a lot. All these have to fight with like Exeggutor EX, which is a great flip a coin for possibly more damage in green. Can't attack. Not worth it. It's low retreat, but not worth it. Energy cutoff. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. It's way too... It is a basic, but it's too much investment for the stall. Once per turn, you may heal 10 from each of your Pokemon. Ooh! It's Butterfree, but on a basic? Wait, Butterfree heals for 20, right? But it is on a basic. So... That's neat. Ooh, whoa! There's like barely any fire. Magmar. Take a fire energy zone, attach it to this Pokemon. Stroke yourself, Magmar. Magmar, stroke. Bursting Infernal. Words, holy shit. Hey, there's our first burn. 100 burn. So it's burn takes 20 damage, right? Burn takes 20 damage every turn. Guaranteed, and then a coin costs if heal. So that's a 4 cost. 4 fire energy, 120 damage plus. It's a big investment. Flare. Searing Fame. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. See, now that's a type of burn I can get behind. It's like... What's the difference between burn and poison? Poison is 10 damage every turn with no chance to heal. Burn is 20, but they have a chance to heal. Chimchar. Scratch. Fiery Punch. Flare Bits. Discard all fire energy. Yeah, dude. I really like Infernape. I really like Infernape. I think Infernape has a good shot at being the alternative for a Charizard deck. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Nope. Man, really the only good new fire Pokemon is Infernape. I think fire still needs some support. I think fire has too many like 3-stage evolutions. Oh, Infernape is an EX versus Charizard, which is also EX. Never mind. Swinub. We got ice types. It's water type still. Thick Fat takes 20 less damage from attacks from fire or water Pokemon. No. Frosty Flattening. 120 damage, 4 cost, 4 retreat. I think water has way better Pokemon. Especially like Gyarados. Crystal Body prevents all effects of attacks used by opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Okay. Attacks. So I assume like a Weezing with a Pokemon ability still gets to poison Regice, and like a Hypno still gets to sleep Regice. Heals 20, Surf, Aqua Jet. 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Ooh, 30 is a lot. 30 is enough to kill a Magikarp. I mean, like, then you have to have a Magikarp that hasn't evolved to a Gyarados yet, but, like, 30 is significant. I don't think it's good enough for a stage 3, but, like, if you're this... The problem is that, like, if you're using 30 to kill a Gyarados, you can't be coming out slower than a Gyarados. Weasel, Floatzel, flip a coin. If heads, 30 more damage. Just no, not for blue. Mudslap. I'm gonna call things by color a lot because I'm used to Magic, so things will be blue and green, and red and yellow. 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Stage 1 evolution, too expensive. Elegant Swim. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. It's Diglett. Or Dugtrio. And then Lumineon. Still not anything exciting. Ice Shard. Your opponent's active opponent is a fighting type. Does 30 more damage. Frostbath. And man, so expensive. Cost blues. But I guess it's because we have Misty. If heads, they're paralyzed. I think Vaporeon's better for waters. Wave Splash. Oh, we have Wash and Frost. Wait. Is it called Frost Rotom? I thought it was like Freeze Rotom. I guess it's Frost Rotom. I must be just stupid. I mean, I just use Wash Tom anyways. 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's Articuno Light. Palkia. The headliner. The 1-cost energy, 30 damage slash on a basic for a 150 health is huge. Like, so good. I think that makes Palkia EX the replacement for Drud. Like, I think Palkia EX into Gyarados is immediately the play versus Drud, because you're only using 1 blue. Gyarados already is really high investment. Now your wall has like a more active threat than having them just sit there and just like hide for 1 energy immediately. Yeah. And if you go full in, discard 3, attack also is 20 each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I think the slash is really what we have to respect here, the 30 damage attack, because it clears out most babies in like 2 or 3 attacks. 150 health is very, very big. We could use that Rocky Helmet, the new tool that we're gonna see in a bit, because it'll spoil spoilers. But I think just throwing this out there is good enough. The Manaphy, choose 2 your bench Pokemon for each of those. Takes a water for your energy and attach it. More blue ramp. Maybe yeah. I like it a lot. I don't know if this worked with only one bench Pokemon. I think yeah. But Zero Retreat is unnecessary because you already have to have one energy on Manaphy in order to use it. And once you've got your like finisher built up, you don't want to bring Manaphy back out. So like Manaphy like late game is just going to get one shot and give a free prize to your opponent. So though Zero Retreat doesn't matter, you already have the one energy on it. So it doesn't need the Zero Retreat. The big thing that will change it is whether or not you can Ocean Gift with a single benched Pokemon. Because if it's coming from TCG, Choose 2 would not work and if you only have one. But this is a video game. Who knows? Maybe Choose 2 does mean choose up to 2. Choose up to 2 would definitely be good. Choose 2, maybe. The Magnemite, Magneton are... The Magnemite is... I don't know if this one's changed. Magneton is different. Artwork I don't like. The old Magneton was gain an energy every turn and then has 4 attack damage. 4 energy damage. But now we have 3 energy. Discard a electric from this Pokemon, which I definitely think is good. Since you get a free energy I think OG Magneton is better. But is it better than like the other options? Pikachu is like the headliner and Pikachu decks don't really want a 3-stage evolution. I guess it's 2-stage. I keep thinking it's stage 1, 2, 3 instead of basic 1, 2. Big Explosion does 10 damage to itself. No. Electrode rolling attack for 50. Still no. We have Zapdos, which is like a better wall for Pikachu. And it has a retreat cost. Electabuzz. Charge, take an electric energy, attach it to this Pokemon into Electivire, which has support, noted. If this Pokemon has at least 2 electric energy attached, it does 2 extra electric energy attached, it does 80 more damage. So 4 electric energy for 120 damage. Which is big because electric types don't have a consistent big finisher that they're running right now. There is Raichu, which is a current big finisher for electric types, which also needs a support to really use. Use your others and then swap into Raichu for the finishing move. Four energy though. 4 energy means you either have to basically have Electabuzz go off. All right, I need to remind myself. We got to peek ahead. We got to peek ahead in the spoilers because we have Volkner. Choose one Electivire or Electivire. Attach 2 energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. That's what it is. So we have Electric Ramp for Electivire or Luxray. And 2 energy does push it up from 2 to 4. That makes it significantly better as a finisher for something like a Pikachu deck. Because once your Pikachu dies, if Pikachu is the first thing that dies, then you can follow up with an Electivire that has 2 energy on it. Take the 2 energy from your dead Pikachu, slap it on it, and hit for 120. Hide. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. Oh, it's Dig. Electric Claws, 40 damage. Volt. Bolt. Discard all electric energy. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponents. Luxray is way better. Oh, Luxray is so much better than Electivire. I mean, stage 2 Pokemon versus stage 1. But that means the turn that your Luxray comes out, you put 1 energy on it. Then you use the trainer to get 2 more energy from your dead Pikachu onto it. But 1 damage to 220 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon includes bench Pokemon. So that's strong enough to kill like basically anything. That if you need the 1 point to finish off a game, Luxray immediately gets you 1 point to finish off the game. It has no retreat. You're not going to be retreating with Luxray. I don't know what you'd be retreating with Luxray for, unless you're like setting up with Shinx, Luxio, Luxray, and then you swap into your Pikachu, have your Pikachu kill one thing, and then when Pikachu faints, Luxray comes back out to finish off. But like, I think this is doable here. I like that. Run 2 Shinx, 1 Luxio, 1 Luxray, because you don't need 2 fully evolved Luxrays. Yeah, 2 Shinx, 1 Luxio, 1 Luxray. Shinx does work as a stall for a baby. Into swapping in Pikachu to do damage, and then you slowly evolve your Luxio, Luxray in the backline and finish off. Yeah, I like that plan. I like this a lot. Just like, man, 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon it's really big. That's really big. Remember that, though, bench Pokemon do not take type resistance or weakness. Oh, there's no resistance. Does not take type weakness into account. So it's never 140 damage. It's always 120 damage. Pachirisu! Basic EX. If the Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, it does 40 more damage. So it's a possible 2 electric 80 attack Pokemon. That's very solid. What if we just don't run Pikachu? What if we just do Pachirisu Luxray? Then we don't need the extra basics on a Pikachu deck? How many Pokemon tools exist? If there are, we know there. I think Pachirisu is better than Pikachu. I think the odds of getting a Pokemon tool are better than the odds of getting a full bench and maintaining a full bench. No, you're a good boy, man. You're a good boy. And then there's like not like Pikachu supports mattered so far. Rotom. Opponent's active Pokemon has a Pokemon tool, just 30 more damage. I don't know if that's gonna matter. Togepi, Pound Me, Fairy Wind, Togekiss has support. During your next turn, Pokemon Overdrive Smash does 60 plus damage. I think this is too slow. I think this is asking way too much out of a stage 2 Pokemon for Togekiss. Especially since the psychic support so far is already also a stage 2. Like we have Gardevoir as the big psychic support. I think this is too much to ask. Mischievous, Mumble, Mismagius. I don't know how to pronounce it. Artwork's great. Magical Delusion. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confuzzled. And we know what confuzzled does. We know that confuzzling makes them flip a coin to see if they can attack or not. For only 2 for stage 1 evolution? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm into that. Cheapish retreat. Cheap retreat, not cheapish. Cheap retreat. Ralts. Curlia. Not like it matters. Wait, why do we have Ralts Curlia but... Wait, what? Why do we have a new Ralts Curlia and no new Gardevoir or Gallade or anything? They're like... Is there a Steel type Gallade or something? Like, what? That's so weird. What's the point of a Ralts Curlia and no, like, Gallade? Duskull, Dusclops, Dusknoir. Shadow Void. As often as you like during your turn, you may choose one of your Pokemon as damage and move all of its damage to this Pokemon. That's fucking cool. Move all of its damage. That's fucking cool. I think a stage 2 is too much to ask for psychic support whenever we have like already Gardevoir, which is a way better psychic support. Because like the idea of like sucking all the damage off of your Mewtwo onto Dusknoir and then having your Dusknoir just die because it's like super overkilling itself on damage or something like that would be pretty cool. Expand. Doing your takes 20 less damage. Balloon Strike, 60 damage. Nope. Uxie. Oh, we got the 3. Oh god, the artwork is so cool for these. Uxie. Take a psychic energy from energy zone attached to Mesprit or Azelf. Mesprit. You can use this attack only if you have Uxie and Azelf on your bench. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. These are bad. These are bad. Like you could take out the individual support. Like you could take out the requirement of that. You can say like 20 damage, put it psychic energy and attach to one of your bench Pokemon, and that would make it good. If this had this can only attack if you have like a full bench, discard all energy. This could just be 20 damage to one of your opponents. Well, this is the exact same thing, but like these are bad, and they're squishy as hell. Levitate. If this Pokemon has any energy, it has no retreat cost. Huh. Spooky Shot for 70 damage. That's a really high investment for only 70 damage. I guess it's not an EX. It's probably a Giratina EX for us to see down here. Cresselia, heal 20 off of it. Nope. Rhyhorn. Ride on. Rhyperior. Mountain Swing, 150. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. I think that's not really a drawback. If you have your Rhyperior, if you have a stage 2 Pokemon swinging for 150 a turn, not having a deck isn't a drawback whenever decking out doesn't exist. Like, either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose at this point. Having more, like, that's not a drawback at all. That's a good attack. That's just hit for 150 every single turn, which is a lot of damage if you do the math. I don't know if Rhyperior has any support. This has to compete with Golem. And the biggest difficulty for either one of those is just having a stage 2 evolution out. Fierce Acrobatics. Flip 2 coins, 20 more damage for each heads. So it's on average 40 damage for one. You'll need to evolve on that for fighting type. You have better fighting types. Spinning it. Oh, that's horrible. Those pass. Ram. Also horrible. Exoskeleton. 20 less damage from attacks for 120 health. Significant amount of health for a basic. Significant amount of health here. That's a tanky wall. 3 retreat cost is really expensive to retreat. Cranidos. Headbutt. Rampardos. Head smash. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from his attack, it also does 50 damage to itself. Oh, right. It's a stage 2. Right. Fossil Pokemon. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, I was so impressed for a second. I was like, holy shit. Right. Cranidos is not a basic. God damn. Like, oh man. If this was a stage 1 Pokemon, holy shit. This would be so good. Stage 2, though. The 1 energy basically doesn't matter on a stage 2 at this point. Stage 2 hurts that so much. Riolu, Lucario, the 180 extra damage to active Pokemon. Only active Pokemon, doesn't support bench Pokemon, so it doesn't support Hitmonlee attack, which is interesting. I guess Hitmontop. There's no like Hitmontop into Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan evolutions. I wasn't sure if babies. I don't know how baby type works in the TCG. I guess they just don't do anything in TCG Pocket so far. Having Hitmontop act like some kind of like bonus to your Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee would be really cool. Like if you put a Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee on top of it, then it like gains extra health or attack or something. Lucario's solid. Like I think Lucario, stage 1 Pokemon, decent attack. Includes itself, so it's not a 40 attack, it's a 60 attack plus. I assume it stacks too, so 2 Lucarios would do plus 40. Wait. What? Isn't there a baby that... Is Hitmontop not evolved into Hitmonlee? Tyrogue is the baby. That's right. Okay. Sorry. That's right. So I guess we still don't see the pre-evolution added. It'd be nice if that's what they're setting up for. Hippopotamus. That is fucking expensive. Earthen Press. That is fucking expensive. That's like, that is not good enough. Sorry, Hippowdon. Oh, hey! That's why they have Riolu and Kirlia. 70 damage, 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wait, I saw this spoiled. I had a stroke. We saw this previously. I had a stroke. I forgot you existed. Cheap retreat. So we can assume that's mostly like a 110 attack. for a stage 2. It is on a cheaper side for energy costs for and you know what? These are typeless energies. Colorless energies. I think having Gallade and Lucario is too much. I think having Lucario with cheaper Pokemon would be better. Because then you can also have 3 cheaper Pokemon faint rather than an EX, which takes up 2 prizes. And fighting types already are pretty aggressive. I think Lucario and cheaper is more exciting for a fighting type deck than trying to work all the way up to Gallade. Murkrow, meh. Honchkrow, skill dive, 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Huge. 50 damage is huge. Damage is huge. So many things are at 60. And what's you can't push from 50. Like if it was 60, oh my god. I think the 50 damage is very on purpose because so many Pokemon are sitting at that 60 health for the basic. And everything has 60 health. There has to be something that does like a little bit more damage. Things like Giovanni don't add damage to bench Pokemon, so that doesn't push bench Pokemon damage up to 60. It's so close to being oppressively good, and I'll definitely say that's on purpose. It's almost oppressively good. Sneasel, flip 2 coins, 20 damage for each heads. So 40 damage average, solid. Weavile. Pokemon's active Pokemon has damage on it, does 40 more damage. Aggressive, very aggressive. I like it. I like it a lot. This is basically Executor. It's way more consistent, but it's also guaranteed to not be 80 damage as soon as Executor comes out swinging. So Weavile, very solid here. Cheap, aggressive, dangerous. Yeah, it's nothing. Stunky, stun tank, poisoned. That's nothing. 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, see, like Spiritomb and Honchkrow, that's something together. 10 damage. I don't think it's good, but it's something. Here's flip 4 coins. 40 for each heads. If at least 2 of them are heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now poisoned. Oh, so it's just better Zapdos attack? Wait, no, Zapdos is 50. That's a big difference between 50 and 40 damage per coin flip. Poison is there. But when you're doing that much damage, does the poison make that much of a difference? Zapdos is also a basic. Does something for 1 energy. Drapion does not. I don't love it. Croagunk. Flip a coin. For each Pokemon you haven't played, this attack does 20 damage for each heads. Yeah. For each Pokemon, not just Dark type, but that's a really high investment. 2 energy. Toxicroak. Flip a coin for each Pokemon you haven't played. This attack does 40 for each heads. Still not there. Still not something I want to run. Darkrai basic 60. Now asleep. 3 energy though, Jesus. Darkrai EX. When you attach a dark energy, you do 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, Greninja you ain't. But and the attack no longer has sleep. That's because Darkrai EX is not something you're going to be running as your active Pokemon. Darkrai EX is support. Like, Darkrai EX is a wall that also is support for, like, a Honchkrow. Because Honchkrow comes out, deals 50 damage, and then shooting it. Also, yeah, support for Weavile. Now Weavile with Darkrai is 90 damage. Like, Darkrai is not actually your attacker. You want Darkrai in the back line. If he has to come up front, so be it. Also, it's only dark energy, so you can't cheese other energy types onto him. I like Weavile Darkrai or even Weavile Honchkrow. Maybe like one Honchkrow in the... No, that's at stage 2 evolution. I like Darkrai Weavile. And you only... Well, you might as well run 2 so you guarantee to get it. That's 2 basics, 2 basics, and 2 stage 1s. That's a whole deck there. EXs, decent tank. Decent damage. Only use 1 energy on Weavile. Hey, some steel types. They exist. This Pokemon has a Pokemon tool. Attack does 30 more damage. Metal Claw. No, that's expensive. Shieldon, Headbutt. Bastiodon. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon takes minus 100 damage from that attack. Fuck. Oh, it's a stage 2. Fossil Pokemon, man. Fossil Pokemon baiting me every time. I mean, this is huge. But it also could be nothing. Coin flips, right? But, like... That's a lot of... That's not taking damage half of the time. That's so big. That's so big. Like, goddamn. What else do we have on steel? I think that Bastiodon is amazing. I think Bastiodon is worth the stage 2 evolution. 80 attack isn't that big, but I mean, it doesn't matter if you never take damage by rolling every single coin flip. Also, it would be really funny if Bastiodon becomes meta and then Celebi becomes the counter meta, because the counter to doing 100 less damage is doing 300 damage with like 16 coin flips. Wormadam. Oh, it's a steel Wormadam. Flip a coin until you get tails. 30 more. Oh, fuck, dude. You know what? I love Misty. What this reads is it on averages does 50 damage. Ugh. Actually, the math works out. The average for this is 80 damage. FYI. Average for something like this is 80 damage. Bronzor. Bronzong. Oh, the little clay. I love the little clay artwork for cards. They're so cute. Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Not good enough with a stage 1 and 3 cost. Triple nose. Wait, where's Probopass? Is Probopass a... was Probopass just a fighting type? What's Probopass? Probopass fighting type. Rock doesn't exist. Duh. Nose pass. Sorry. Flip 3 coins. 50 more damage for each heads. God, that's so expensive. Not worth it. Dialga, the other headliner. Take 2 energy. Attach it to one of your bench. On the basic, man. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. Take 2 energy and attach it to one of your bench. So, like, the 3 energy here doesn't matter. I wonder if there's any type list that can really take advantage of that 2 steel energies. But, like, big damage. Big butt damage. I guess that's why so many steel types have 3-4 3-4 costs because of Dialga, man. I think Palkia is better than Dialga, but that's just because there's been more water support as well. Steel Tackle, 20 damage to itself. On a basic? 110 attack on a basic? 3 retreat cost. Well, I guess it was going to attack cost 3, but 3 retreat cost is sizable. Gibble, Gna. Gabul and Gna. Gabite and Gaslash. It's fire water. Fighting water. Why the fuck Garchomp have fighting water? I guess it's a shark. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once in your turn, you may draw a card. Ooh, deck thinning. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, like, rummaging is great. I love rummaging effects. I don't think it's worth it on a stage 2 evolution. Like, if you have a stage 2 evolution out, what are you even rummaging fucking for? That needs to be on a more basic Pokemon. Like, rummaging is good, but not on a stage 2. Jesus. Like, the problem of getting to a stage 2 is you need to rummage to get the stage 2. Rummage, by the way, is a Magic the Gathering term. Not official, but, like, that's what we call it. Discard draw. Tongue flap 50. Flip a coin until you get heads. This attack does 40 more damage to each heads. Boy, we love them coin flips. Licky Licky on Dialga, right? For 4 type colorless. So this is a, on average, 140 damage attack. But I guess it does work with, like, Dialga. It's 4 energy retreat. God, it's not worth it. I mean, like, you compare this shit like Gyarados, and Gyarados is just, like, consistent. Oh, hey, another Eevee. God, that's some ugly fucking Eevee, dude. Flip a coin of heads. It's 20 more damage. So it's on average a 15. No, it's on average a 20 attack EV. God, might as well go with the full-on infinite damage EV, dude. Jeez. Porygon beam. Ah. Flip a coin if heads. Your opponent has a seizure. Porygon 2, Sharpen. That has no effect. What a disappointment. Porygon Z, the Buggy Beam, the One Piece crossover we've all been dreaming of. Change type of your opponent's energy to one of the following at random. So occasionally bricks your opponent's deck. And I think we can consistently say that if you use this about 50% of the time, it gives your opponent the correct energy that they needed, and if they were to use it against you, you'll never draw the energy that you ever need ever again. It's a stage 2. It's a stage 2. I don't think it does enough for a stage 2. I think by the time you have a stage 2 and your opponent has possibly their stage 2, your energy is done by then. Except for fire types. Fire types I think are the only ones that need like to continuously draw fire energy at this point in the game. But like everyone else, they're done. They're set up. That's not going to do anything anymore. And if your opponent hasn't set up by the time you have a stage 2 Porygon Z shooting at them, they lost already. Flip 2 coins. 40 damage for each heads. It's Executor, but without the EX. Actually, not bad. It's not as consistent as Executor, but like it is strictly worse than Executor, but it's not an EX, which is pretty big. And colors, so it could work on anything. Feeling lucky? Pluck. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. Neat. Very neat. Wing attack. Clutch. During your opponent's next turn, defending Pokemon can't retreat. No, not good enough. Bidoof. Have your opponent's active Pokemon. Health. Yes, 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 yes. The Doof. The Doofster. The Doof himself. I think Super Fang is neat. I think it's cute. I don't think it's good enough. I think it's cute. To 60 damage. Not bad. Splash. Why does Baneri have Splash? Why does Splash deal damage? Does Magikarp doesn't. Magikarp has Jump? Jump Kick. 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Only 20 damage to their active, 20 damage to a bench. Not significant enough. Flip a coin if Tails does nothing. Your opponent reveals their hand, choose a card you find there, and shuffle it into their deck. Not even a discard? Damn. Is it scratching its ass? Furry attack, flip 3 coins, 20 damage for each heads. God damn, dude, coin flips. Fan Rotom, flip a coin. If heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It's not as good as Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl shuffles back to deck, so they can't just throw it back out again. But I can see a Fan Rotom sitting there just trying to disrupt until you pull out the Aerodactyl to start finishing. Because you still got to evolve a fucking Aerodactyl. I think that's funny, dude. It's not a good deck. It's like objectively a bad deck. But hell yeah, dude. That's so funny. I want it. I want it. In fact, unless they have like 2 Druddigons to dance between, this beats Gyarados deck. Right? Like, because what is Gyarados deck gonna do about it? They need to have 2 Druddigons so that way they can swap between the Druddigons on an active. Otherwise, if they're Fan Rotom like single-handedly destroys Gyarados. Also solidly destroys a lot of decks. Anything that doesn't quickly kill Rotom, anything that has like stage 2s, it's really good against anything that has stage 2s. I think Fan Rotom is a menace. I think it's funny and a menace, and I love it. Like aggressive decks, like a fighting type deck, will destroy Fan Rotom. Because he'll just die. But anything that has like stage 2s, hilarious. Oh my god. Fan Rotom and then running 2 red cards so you can red card away their Pokemon. I mean, well, you can't attack and then red card after it. That's so funny though. It's so funny. This attack does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. Ooh. Ooh. I see 4 colorless, and I see this on like 200 health is way too good on Regigigas, because then like the only thing that one-shots it is like a Charizard or high coin flip Celebes. And that makes Regigigas like guaranteed to kill whatever your opponent's trying to kill you. So 200 health would definitely be too much. At least 140, it's definitely within one-shot range of a lot of things. But like, if you're not running like something with a one-shot, like Pikachu decks will be destroyed by Regigigas as soon as Regigigas comes out and has energy on it. Slap it with like Dialga, which gives you consistent energy. I think this here, I think, is the payoff for like a Dialga. I think this is much better than other steel types that Dialga could be charging up. I think Regigigas is a solid finisher for Dialga. And it's a basic. Ooh, that means you're only running 2 basics in the deck. Ooh, that is incredibly consistent. Yes, the Pokemon cards were all they're all already in the game. They haven't been released yet, but they're already in the game. They're already in your game file, so suck them right off. So this is full set out there. That is very consistently solid between Dialga and Regigigas. That excites me a lot more than any other payoff for Dialga, I think. I think also notable is that well, no. I was gonna say Celebi is also a good payoff because Celebi doesn't count what energy type, but Celebi is also a 2 green attack, so you have to have 2 green and 2 steel for Dialga. That's too much. Eevee? Did you misspell Eevee? You have another ugly Eevee. Here's your ugly Eevee. No Blastoise. This isn't a set with Blastoise. It's a fossil. It's a fossil. Pokemon communication. Choose a Pokemon in your hand. Switch it with a random Pokemon in your deck. Choose a Pokemon in your hand and switch it with a random Pokemon in your deck. This makes running for stage 2s, right? Running like 2-1-1 really good. Like if you want one copy of any 2-stager. Well, as something I was pointing up here, like Luxray, right? Like 2 Shinx, 1 Luxio, 1 Luxray. Makes that really good because when you draw your second Shinx, you just toss it away to guarantee either your other Pokemon or Luxio Luxray. That's really good. This is the closest to stage 1, stage 2 support that we've seen so far. And if you're running a deck that needs stage 1, stage 2, like if you're running Mewtwo. Pokemon communication in the Mewtwo deck. Because all Mewtwo needs is to draw their Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. I think this might be better than Pokeball in a Mewtwo deck. Possibly. I think this changes a Mewtwo deck a lot. I guess I'll have to do, like, someone has to do the math on what's more consistent. But this potentially changes a lot about a Mewtwo deck. Giant Cape, 20 more health. You can only attach 1 Pokemon tool to each Pokemon and it stays attached. It's Potion with an upside. Cape on Regigigas. Cape pushes a lot of things out of one-shot range of a lot of the other things. So, like, immediately comes in instead of Potion on most decks. This is solid and amazing. Rocky Helmet. Pokemon has this attached. When it's attacked, 20 damage back. This is only really good for stalling. Because if you have something that wants to fight, then Giant Cape is better than Rocky Helmet. Is damaged. I don't know how that works with, like, Bastiodon. Or something that does 0 damage. Does Bastiodon making it do 0 damage work with Rocky Helmet? I don't know. Lumberry, yes. If it has a special condition, it recovers from all of them. At the end of each turn, Lumberry is shit, actually. Because effects like paralysis and sleep that stop you from attacking obviously happen at the start of the turn. So you're hoping that your opponent has an effect that's worth Lumberrying, and then you have to have your Lumberry on them, and it only takes... Yeah, it's just shit. You might as well just retreat your Pokemon or something, if you can. I mean, like, God, that's bad. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it to the active spot. We have to assume that this doesn't work if your opponent doesn't have damaged Pokemon. This is an automatic include in Darkrai and Greninja. and depends on what else. I don't think it's strictly better than Psychic Gen 1, but really good. Really, really good if you can force a swap. Put one random Glam, Meow, Stunky, or Krogunk from your deck into your hand. None of those were anything I cared about. I hated all of them. I universally hated all three of those lines. Wait. Stunky or Stunk Tank? Stunky. Glam Meow. It's the basics. God, that's terrible. Why would you ever want to run any of those? They're all bad. Cynthia, the Garchomp and Togekiss plus 50 damage. I think this is better for Togekiss and not Garchomp because I don't think Garchomp is really good enough. And it makes Togekiss potentially start off as a 110 attack versus a 60 attack, which has to be respected. And then if your Togekiss survives, then it does a shit ton of damage. But that means you have a Togekiss that survives, and at that point you're like already winning. Electro, I think Volcaner. Electric deck for sure. Dawn, move an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Oh. Ooh. Mars. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed to win. Okay. So this is your opponent either draws 3, 2, or 1 card. Okay. I don't think this is good. Because if your opponent only needs 1 more card to win, they're probably going to be killing your ass, and drawing cards is not that necessary anymore. So I don't think Mars is good. You know, I think people are going to think it's good and try to run it in the like headcanon imagined. I think a lot of people are going to misinterpret how good Mars might be. Same with the red card. Red card was only good as a filler, but now we have like tools and stuff. There's way better. Tangrowth. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Oh wait, no, these are just pretty. Now we're just looking at pretty shit. Combies. Oh, it's so cute. Artivine. It's okay. Oh, I didn't even notice this was a Shaman. Shaman is a very pretty card. Dude, the artwork in this set's really good. Gastrodon, I don't love it. It's a little too active. Manaphy, pretty cute. The Shinx, super cute, man. Rotom's okay. Drifloon, pretty cute. I like the travel pass there. Mesprit, what a waste. Wait. Mesprit gets art, but Azelf and Uxie don't? I guess it's because Mesprit is the finisher, but whatever. Giratina's top fucking notch. Like, God, that is just good, dude. Like, that Giratina is so good. Cresselia is so good. Like, god damn, the Giratina and Cresselia artwork. I can't read the illustrator here, but like, that's just so good. Hyperior. It looks like the same person as like does some Diglets and stuff. Lucario's good. It's good. Hippopotas. Spiritomb. Krogunk is cute. I really like scenes like these that have just like daily life stuff of Pokemon. I think they're super cute. I don't love this Heatran. I see what they're doing with it. I don't love it. I think I want more focus on the Heatran himself. The Garchomp. Oh, look at him. Oh, Janice is gonna love that one. I sent some of this artwork to Janice. I know she's gonna love so many of these. Bidoof. It's a cutie. Glam Meow. This is giving Miyazaki vibes. Regigigas. Also okay. Not my vibe. Oh, the... Wait, wait, no, this isn't gold. I thought it was a gold card. At least these look a lot better in-game than as, like, a still image. I don't love any of how this looked before. I don't love how it looks now. Yeah, I don't love any of them. Oh, dude, the trainer full arts, man. The trainer full arts are so solid every time. Team Galactic Grunt is a disappointment. Cynthia is pretty. Volkner looks like Usopp Fangirls type. Dawn! I thought they gave her an upgrade here for a second. I really thought that this was the fan art upgrade for Dawn. Mars. Cute. Yanmega EX. Oh my god, the Infernape EX, dude. Look at that. The, like, very Sun Wukong. This is so well inspired. Like, when you say, like, man, this artwork was, like, really inspired. Like, God, this is so fucking good at representing what Infernape is. Beautiful. That's a poster. That's beautiful. Pachirisu. It's so fuzzy. So sparkly. So fuzzy. VGC, like, oh my god, it's so old now. It's like, what, 2014 VGC that Pachirisu showed up. Miss Magius. Very nice. Very beautiful. Gallade. I don't know if I like the energy this Gallade is giving. Honestly, this feels like the same pose or same like environment would be better for a Gardevoir versus a Gallade. Oh. Drop Weaviles. This is funny. I like that. Watch out for drop bears. The Darkrai. This is ruined by it being a Pokemon card. If it didn't have the text there, the Darkrai Shadow would read so much better, and having that Nightmare Aura text over the Darkrai really takes away from it. There's too much, like, Flare Blitz is in a spot that, like, totally is not the focus, and that works out, but the Darkrai, kind of, like, right in the middle of where you want to be focusing on everything. So good art. Actually bad art for a card, though. Licky Licky. Thievery. Ooh. I really like black-white ink cards. I would like more TCGs and stuff to do like solid black-white copies of cards and stuff like that. And this is almost a straight-up black-white copy. There's like a little bit of pink and stuff on the Palkia. I like it. I like it a lot. Dialga is so much weaker than Palkia. Compared to that Palkia, Dialga, not there. And then the gold cards are the ugliest shit in the world. But the most disappointing thing will be pulling one. I want to run a Dialga Regigigas deck. I want to run a Darkrai Weavile deck. I want to run Luxray Pachirisu. I would put Palkia in a Gyarados deck. The Gyarados deck that I have 0 Gyaradoses for, and turns out with trading, I'll never have a Gyarados for because holy shit, trading is fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. I've seen so many threads complaining about trading, and then I looked into trading myself, and I think every single one of those threads is fair and deserved. And what the fuck? At least, so I believe that 1-star and 2, or a 1 and 2, we can still trade for free. Like it only takes stamina for 1 and 2. Yeah. So at least we're gonna swap it over to trades here in a minute because I need some trades. I hope you need some trades. But like, god damn. Do I want to trade 4 3 stars for 1? No, like 6, because you need to get rid of 4 to get enough energy, and then you have to trade 1 away. 4 or 5, and you have to trade 1 away. I don't know how many for a 3-star, but I know that's the example for the 4-star, which is more expensive than the 1 gold, the 4 silver. Like, you need to get rid of 5 of them, and then you have to trade the 1 that you have. So it's a 6 for 1. Like, plus you already need to have 2 in order to get rid of the 3rd one. I think if I liquidated my entire account, I might be able to do maybe 3 trades if I liquidated my entire account. Like 23 diamonds, Jesus. It's stupid. Also, one of our I can't remember who it was. One of our viewers already suggested a trade to me, and I was like, I didn't know if you could suggest a trade if you don't have the currency for it. So I have to assume that he already has a currency for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did you like already liquidate cards in order to offer a trade? I don't know. Anyways, those are my thoughts. We'll do pack pulls as soon as they're available tomorrow. I've been Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.